going on, you guys? Glide here today with another Kuno video. Today I have a new build for her that I want to show to you guys because man, I think a lot of players really dislike and hate this build when I use it against them. I had a lot of people rage, and then there's actually a few people who compliment me when I beat them with this class using this build. But anyway, let's get right into it. Getting some text here. Um, go over here to the practice arena. As you can see, got a nice, cool little look here for her. It is about to be Christmas soon, so I guess, yeah, got to be kind of in the holiday spirit or whatever. And for those of you who don't know, my Kuno is kind of like supposed to be cosplaying Yoroichi from Bleach. So yeah, that's why it's like the purple and shit. But anyway, let's get right into it, man. Go over here to the practice arena. And by the way, I am using a new recording software. The one I was using before on my iPad. Basically, whenever I would go to export or save clips, the app would just crash, and so that was just no good for me. And so, I need to record and make videos to actually be active on YouTube and help my channel grow and reach people who are actually into these the things I upload. So yeah, I'm using this thing called Duon now. So if the quality of my videos change or goes down, I do apologize. But I will get something figured out eventually. But yeah, this is what we're going to be using for right now. But anyway, let's get here to the build. So basically with this build, the point of it is to inflict massive amounts of bleed, or just continuous bleed onto the other player, and not really giving them any time to recover. So you're just always kind of going to be bombarding them with skills and shit like that. Or this build, you can be very aggressive, or I like to play it kind of in a passive aggressive style. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into the combos. So the first one I have here is going to be like this. Yeah, and you can exit out like that. That is going to be the first combo. The second one I have here for this build will be like this. And yeah, one thing I really like about this build is using the throw kunai ability. It's just, I don't know, it looks very cool to use and finish people off with this skill. It's literally just for style for me, to be honest. But yeah, that is the second combo. Another one, and so what's kind of also special about this, I believe, whenever I hit somebody with Touch of Death, right, I go invisible. So literally, you just hit the other player with that anytime, boom, you'll go invisible. So technically, you still have your invisibility, but yeah, you just have to hit the other player with it, because if you don't, as you can see there, you won't go invisible. Also, this skill, I forget what it's called, Shadow Gazer. This will also activate your invisibility, but you're not really going to be relying on that and using that to like go invisible. And to be quite honest, invisibility is not really like a big factor with this build. So yeah. But let's see, I guess a third combo you could do could be a little something like this, right? And yeah, you could do something like that, right? But yeah, that is the combos I have there for this build. Let's go over the skills I'm using. These aren't really the typical skills you would use for Kuno, but this build is actually like very freaking good, you guys. Don't sleep on it. Like, it seems goofy as hell. I would say it does take a little like practice to get used to, especially if you're not used to playing Kuno Ichi. So yeah, there's maybe a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not hard at all. At least not for me. But anyway, first skill, gonna be Shadow Plume. Got that inscribed with Seret. You could use the Brave if you want. I just like Seret better for the healing. It's got some enhancement here. Increase your AP, and it also inflicts a burn. Next is Rain is Still. This is a super armor skill. I have that inscribed with Ahib, and so this skill, I would say it's actually a surprisingly like good damage skill. It looks like with the damage right here that you see, it seems very weak, but it's not. So yeah, this will has some enhancements here. Reduce target's NP, increase your DP, and also a cooldown reduction for it. So yeah, pretty nice. You got Shadow Gazer, lift the enemy up. So this is a knockup skill. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but it is something a little significant. Nothing too crazy. I do have the cooldown reduction for it, and this right here, but this only really matters for PvE. So yeah, this is gonna be Cripple. I got Seret inscription on that one, and this one is very iffy. I mean, you could use Ahib if you want to get some extra damage, and you know, I think now that I think about it, I'm actually gonna go with Ahib because, yeah, I mean, you already get pretty decent enough healing from using Touch of Death, so, you know what I'm saying? You don't need too much more healing than that. This also inflicts a bleed. So another reason why I use this skill. It also decreases the AP of the other player for a pretty decent amount of time, for 10 seconds. Got Viper Strike, another super armor skill, one of her like her very main important skills. There's probably like not a Kuno build where you do not want to be using this. So yeah, I have the flow turned on here. You'll definitely want to use that. Decrease the move speed of the other player for 10 seconds and increase your DP. Touch Death. So this will recover your HP, which is very nice. Which is also why I have it inscribed with Seret, so that's like double the healing, you know? Decrease the DP of the other player, and I have the flow turned on. I'm not sure really what the difference is between having this like off or on, but I would just recommend you leave it on. It's totally up to you though. And there's Kunai Throw. This skill also inflicts a bleed. So also why I'm using it. This is a build that's centered around making the other player bleed. So yeah, got that inscribed with Brave. You can describe it without. I just don't have it at like the 50% mark, so I figured Le Brave would be better. I have the flow here turned on. You can just hold the skill down for more continuous attacks, and it'll just consume 20 more of your MP. This will also apply a piercing effect, and yeah. Smoke screen, I'm not going to be using that with this build, although I do love that skill. Suplex, want to use this for obvious reasons, just to chain your combos for longer, and so you can also get more damage off. I have the enhancement for the cooldown reduction. These are just all things you'll want to be using. I'm also actually not using her buff. To be honest, it's not really necessary with this build. I mean, yes, it heals you for a little bit, but in actuality, I mean, this is only really useful, like, you know, if you're like playing Kuno seriously. This build is strictly just for fun and to, like, you know, just to mess around and do something different with the class. Her passive, so, and just so you guys, I'm not fucking farting, okay? That's my chair. You hear that? Okay. And so, when she uses the skills Shadow Gazer, Touch of Death, Cripple, these all consume soul stacks, and when she consumes soul stacks, that's basically what will inflict the bleed. And so, yeah, the more soul stacks you have, obviously, the longer and the more damage the bleed will do. So, yeah, that's why I'm also using Shadow Gazer, just, you know, because it gives me soul stacks. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much the build here I got for Kuno. Nothing too crazy. This is my main, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta show her love, man, and make some more videos with her. Let me know what you guys think of this build. Try it out for yourself if you are a Kuno player or a Kuno main. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for right now. I'm gonna be working on some other videos. Scholar just came out, so yeah, I'll be doing a video for her pretty soon. And yeah, until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.